This morning, imagine the first light of day quietly finding you. Not the harsh light of a busy screen, not the sharp light of pressure or deadlines, but a soft, gentle light that touches your face and reaches all the way into your heart. As you listen, this is your moment to be still inside, to bring your real self, the tired parts, the confused parts, the hopeful parts, into the presence of the God who sees you and loves you. This prayer is for you, right where you are, asking the Lord to be the light of your life, to give you clarity and a faith that doesn't fall apart when the day gets hard. Right now, you may be carrying questions you don't know how to answer. You may be standing in front of choices that feel heavy, paths that feel unclear, emotions that feel tangled. You may not even know exactly what you need, only that you're tired of walking in circles. And into that place, God speaks, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?" Psalm 27:1. As you hear those words, you can quietly agree in your heart. This is your prayer today, that His light will be more than an idea, that it will become real in your thinking, your feeling, your decisions, your whole day. So, as this new morning begins, bring your mind into this simple truth. You are not alone in the dark. You are not left to figure everything out by yourself. You have a Father who knows every corner of your heart, who has seen every step you've taken, and who still whispers your name with tenderness. You can talk to Him now, even in silence. You can say inside, "Jesus, be the light of my life today. Shine into every place I cannot see clearly." As you pray, think about the shadows in your life, the places where you feel confused, anxious, or stuck. Maybe it's a relationship that hurts more than it heals. Maybe it's your work, your family, your health, or a secret worry that you rarely mention to anyone. You don't have to hide those shadows from God. His light is not here to shame you or expose you to the world. His light is gentle and healing, a light that reveals truth so that you can walk in freedom, not fear. When Jesus says, "I am the light of the world," John 8:12, He is also saying, "I am the light for your world, for your story, for your today." You may feel that your mind is scattered, jumping from thought to thought, worry to worry. So in this moment, bring your scattered thoughts before God. You don't need perfect words. You don't have to sound holy or strong. You can simply be honest. You can tell Him, "God, my mind is noisy. My heart is tired. I don't know what to do with everything I'm carrying." And in that honesty, His light begins to work. His light doesn't always remove every question instantly, but it gives you something deeper, the certainty that you are held, guided, and not forgotten. Today, ask Him for clarity, not just about big decisions, but about the deep direction of your life. You might be wondering, am I where I'm supposed to be? Am I doing what you want, God? Am I still on the right path? Those questions can weigh so heavily on your soul. So you bring them into prayer. You place your plans, your worries, and your next steps into His hands. You ask Him to straighten what feels crooked inside you, to calm what feels like a storm in your thoughts. You ask for the grace to see with His eyes, even if only one step at a time. If you have been living with regret, words you wish you hadn't said, decisions you wish you could change, know that His light is also mercy. The past does not scare Him. He sees every failure, every weakness, every broken promise, and He doesn't turn away. Instead, He invites you to release your past into His heart, to surrender the heavy stories you replay in your mind. You can whisper, "Lord, step into my past with your light. Heal what I cannot heal. Forgive what I cannot fix. Wash over the places that still hurt. His light doesn't erase your story, but it transforms it. In His hands, even your broken chapters can become places where His grace shines. Maybe you are facing something today that feels bigger than you. An upcoming conversation, a financial need, a decision about your future, a hidden fear. You don't have to be strong on your own. What you need is not a perfect plan, but a strong God. Ask Him, light my path, even if you show me only the next step. God rarely gives you the full map, but He always offers enough light for the next small act of faith. And that's where your strength will quietly grow, in those small hidden yeses to His will. If your faith feels weak, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you are human and you need grace. Today, you can ask for that grace without fear. Father, give me a faith that holds on to you even when I don't understand. Give me a faith that remembers your goodness even when I can't see the outcome yet. You are not being judged for your confusion. Instead, you are being invited into a deeper trust. Scripture says, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. James 1:5. That promise is for you right now in this very moment. Think about the people who will cross your path today, the ones you love, the ones who frustrate you, the ones who barely notice you. Ask the Lord to be the light not only in you, but also through you. Ask for clarity in your words so that you speak with kindness instead of anger. Ask for clarity in your reactions so that you respond with patience instead of impulse. Ask for clarity in your choices so that your heart stays close to what is good and true. When His light fills you, it doesn't stop with you. It gently spills into the lives around you, often in ways you don't see. You might be starting this day with a heavy heart, feeling spiritually dry or distant from God. If that's you, don't hide it. This prayer is especially for you. Tell Him in your own way, Lord, I feel far away. I don't feel much. My prayer feels empty, but I still turn to you. Be the light that finds me, even here. God is not waiting for you to be on fire with devotion before He comes close. He draws near because you are fragile, confused, or dim. His love is not scared of your lack of feeling. He is the one who rekindles it. If your thoughts easily drift into fear, fear of the future, fear of loss, fear of failure, bring those fears into God's light. Instead of pretending they're not there, place them in front of Him. Imagine laying them down one by one like heavy stones at His feet. This fear of not being enough, this fear of disappointing others, this fear of what might happen, none of these fears are bigger than His presence. His light doesn't shout at your anxiety. It gently softens it, reminding you that your life is held in hands far stronger than your own. Ask Him, too, to light up your inner truth. Sometimes you don't see yourself clearly. You may be too hard on yourself or too blind to certain patterns that hurt you and others. His light reveals your dignity. You are beloved, chosen, precious in His eyes, and His light also reveals what needs to change, not to condemn you, but to free you. So you can pray, God, show me who I am in your eyes. Show me where I need to grow. Give me the courage to face the truth with you, not alone. As the day unfolds, there will be moments when your clarity fades, when your faith feels tested, when your thoughts get tangled again. You don't have to wait for another long prayer to turn back to God. You can return to a simple, quiet refrain in your heart anytime. Be my light, Lord. Be my light right now. On the road, at your desk, in the middle of a conversation, in a moment of stress, you can return to that one line. Each time you do, you open a small window in your day for His grace to enter. So now, as this prayer draws to a gentle pause, take this morning as a gift. You are loved by God, who is not distant, who does not leave you wandering in confusion, who does not ask you to walk blind. He offers you His light, steadier than your emotions, stronger than your fears, kinder than your own thoughts about yourself. Today, you can walk into your responsibilities, your relationships, and your unknowns holding on to this quiet assurance. You are guided, you are seen, you're not alone in the dark. Carry this prayer with you. Lord Jesus, be the light of my life. Shine in my mind where I feel confused. Shine in my heart where I feel afraid. Shine on my path where I cannot see the way. Give me clarity that comes from you and faith that holds on, even in the shadows. Stay with me in every moment of this day, and let your light lead me home to your will. And as you step into this day, let your heart whisper one more time in trust and surrender. Amen. Time 2s. Sometimes the light of God shows up not as a feeling, but as a quiet conviction that you are not abandoned. As you move into this day, you might not feel a spiritual high. You might not have goosebumps or tears, but you can still carry a steady confidence inside. God is walking into every room with you. When you open your email, when you answer a message, when you sit at a table with people you find difficult, His presence is not outside that moment. You can ask in the simplest way, Lord, stand with me here. Be the light in this conversation. Be the light in my reactions. In doing that, you're not trying to be perfect. You're inviting His grace into the small, hidden places where your day actually happens. There will be choices today that no one else will see, the quiet yes or no that only you and God will ever know about. That is where His light matters so much. Maybe it's the decision to speak kindly when irritation rises. Maybe it's choosing honesty when a small lie would be easier. Maybe it's turning away from something that pulls your heart away from Him. These are not small moments to God. In those hidden choices, your soul learns to trust His light more than your impulses. You can say in your heart, Jesus, be my clarity now. Show me what is right, even when it costs me something. And believe that He hears you in that exact second. On some mornings, your thoughts about yourself might be the darkest part of your day. You might wake up already criticizing yourself, already replaying failures, already comparing your life to someone else's. In those moments, God's light doesn't come to confirm those harsh verdicts. It comes to challenge them. His voice is different from the accusing voice in your mind. His light says, "You are my child. You are worth my time. You are worth my patience. You are not defined by yesterday." When you catch your thoughts sinking into self-condemnation, you can bring that into prayer. Lord, shine your truth on the way I see myself. Don't let me stay trapped in lies about who I am. You might also meet confusion about your future, questions about where you're going, what you're called to do, how your story will unfold. Those questions can sit in the background of your mind all day, like a low, constant noise. In that space, God doesn't always draw you a detailed map, but He does invite you to walk closely with Him step by step. His light for today may be simply this: to do the next right thing with love, to show up where you are with faithfulness, to keep your heart open to His whispers. You can quiet yourself for a moment and pray inside. Guide my next step, Lord, even if I don't see the whole road. Help me trust that if I walk with you, I won't walk in circles forever. There are also the wounds you don't talk about easily, the disappointments that still sting, the betrayals that still echo, the unanswered prayers that sit like unanswered letters in your heart. When you think of those places, you might feel like closing off, hardening, or turning away from God, but His light is gentle enough for those rooms too. You don't have to rush your healing. You can say simply, "Come into this memory, Lord. Stand with me in this ache. Hold the part of me that still hurts." You're not weak for needing that. You're human, and He already knows every detail. His light is patient. It doesn't force you to move faster than grace. You may find yourself worrying about the people you love, children, parents, spouse, friends, someone who is far from God or going through a storm. Their faces might appear in your mind as you move through your day. Instead of carrying that worry alone, you can turn each face into a small act of intercession. Lord, be their light today. Where I can't reach, you can. Where I don't know what to say, you do. You entrust them one by one into the brightness of His care. You are not surrendering them to emptiness. You are placing them into the hands of someone who loves them even more than you do. There will be times today when you're tempted to numb your heart, to scroll endlessly, to distract yourself, to run away from the uncomfortable thoughts and feelings that rise. In those moments, the light of God doesn't condemn you for being tired or overwhelmed. Instead, it quietly invites you to pause, even for a few seconds, and acknowledge what's really going on inside. God, I'm escaping because I don't want to feel this. I'm hiding because I'm afraid of what this might mean. That tiny moment of honesty becomes an opening where His light can enter. No performance, no mask, just you as you are, with Him as He is. When pressure builds and your schedule feels heavy, you might feel like prayer is one more thing you're failing at. You might think, I don't have time to pray properly. I don't have the right words. But the light of God is not limited to long, eloquent speeches. It can fill a single sentence prayed with sincerity. It can enter a quick glance of the heart toward heaven. It can be carried in a simple repetition. Jesus, be my light. Jesus, be my light. You don't need to impress Him. You just need to stay open, even imperfectly, to His presence. Sometimes clarity doesn't look like a big revelation. It looks like a deep peace that says, I don't have all the answers, but I know who is with me. That peace may not remove every hard thing from your path, but it changes how you walk through them. Instead of walking like someone abandoned, you walk like someone accompanied. Even if your circumstances don't shift quickly, your posture inside can shift from panic to trust, from self-reliance to dependence on grace. You may still feel fear, but fear doesn't get the last word. Faith does, even if that faith is trembling. As you think of your work today, whatever that looks like for you, ask God's light to be present there too. If your work is outside the home, in an office, in a shop, in a classroom, or in the noise of public spaces, His light can steady you amid the rush. If your work is inside the home, in unseen tasks, in caregiving, in responsibilities no one celebrates, His light honors that hidden faithfulness. You can invite Him into each task. Be in my hands as I do this. Be in my words as I speak. Be in my attitude as I face what I don't enjoy. Your work becomes more than survival. It becomes a place where His light is quietly shared. You may also struggle with guilt about things you've left undone, promises you didn't keep, goals you dropped, commitments you didn't follow through on. God's light is not a harsh spotlight that humiliates you. It's a kindness that calls you forward. Instead of sinking into shame, you're invited to stand up again. Lord, I see where I've fallen short. Show me what to pick up again and what to release. Give me clarity about what truly matters. In that prayer, you aren't asking to become superhuman. You're asking to become more aligned with His will, less pulled apart by unrealistic expectations or misplaced priorities. There may be moments when you wonder if your prayers are making any difference at all. You might think, I've prayed for this so long and nothing seems to change. In those places of weariness, remember that God's light is working in ways you can't always measure. Prayer is not wasted breath, it's real relationship. Each time you turn your heart toward Him, you're not knocking on a closed door. You're stepping into a room where He already waits. You may not see the full picture, but you can trust that grace is never still, never indifferent, never ignoring you. As this morning prayer stretches into your day, you can hold on to a simple image. You walking through a house with many rooms, and in each room the Lord switches on another light. The room of your thoughts, the room of your emotions, the room of your relationships, the room of your decisions. He doesn't fling the doors open violently. He steps in gently, one space at a time, waiting for your invitation. Your part is to keep saying yes. Yes, come into this area too. Yes, shine here, even if it reveals something I need to face. Yes, I trust that your light is safer than my hiding. So as you move from this moment into whatever comes next, carry this awareness. God is not only above you or beyond you, He is with you within reach, attentive to every detail of your day. When confusion rises, you can ask for His clarity. When doubt whispers, you can ask for stronger faith. When your heart feels dim, you can turn again to the one who never burns out, whose love is not fragile or moody, the same light that spoke at the beginning of creation. Let there be light still speaks over your life today, calling you out of confusion, out of fear, and into a deeper trust. If words begin to fade and your mind starts to wander, you can always return to the core of what this prayer is about. You, a beloved child, asking the Lord to be the light of your life. Nothing more complicated than that. You can hold that in your heart like a steady flame. You can whisper in your own way, even without sound. Stay with me, God. Lead me. Clear my vision. Strengthen my faith. And even when you forget to pray, His gaze does not leave you. His light does not walk away. As the morning continues to unfold, you might find yourself slipping back into old patterns without even noticing, reacting quickly, rushing from one task to the next, carrying tightness in your shoulders and in your chest. In those ordinary rushed spaces, God's light still wants to meet you. This prayer is not only for a quiet moment when everything is still, it's also for the middle of your messy, moving life. You can remember, even while you walk, drive, cook, or work, I am not walking in my own light today. I am walking in the light of Christ, even if I feel nothing special at all. That simple awareness steadies you from the inside out. In the middle of your routine, the brushing of teeth, the making of breakfast, the simple tasks that repeat every day, There is an invitation to see with new eyes. Nothing about your life is too ordinary for God. He is not only in the big spiritual moments, He is deeply present in every small act of love and responsibility. As you move through familiar motions, you can quietly ask for a clear mind and a grounded heart so you don't live this day on autopilot. You can say inside, "Lord, help me be awake to your presence right here. Keep my mind from drifting into worry. Focus my heart on what truly matters." That is how His light begins to color even the most normal parts of your morning. Underneath all your responsibilities, there's a deeper truth about you. You are a child of God who is being guided, not a random person thrown into chaos without help. You may feel pressure from expectations, your own or other people's, but the voice of God's light is different from the voice of pressure. His light doesn't push you with harsh demands. It draws you gently toward trust. As you think about what you have to do today, you can place each item into His hands. This conversation, this deadline, this chore, this visit. One by one, you hand them over in your heart and ask for clarity and strength for each one. You don't need to carry them alone. When you notice your thoughts jumping ahead to tomorrow, next week, months from now, you can invite God's light to gather them back. Worry loves to live in the future, but grace is always given in the present. So you pray in a simple way, "God, bring my heart back to this moment. Show me what faithfulness looks like in the next hour, not the next year." As your attention returns to what is in front of you, anxiety starts to loosen its grip. You begin to live this morning as a child, guided by a wise Father, not as someone abandoned with an impossible burden to solve everything at once. There is a quiet courage that starts growing when you trust God to guide your thinking. You begin to notice when certain thoughts are not from His light, thoughts that accuse, discourage, or confuse you. And instead of agreeing with every voice that speaks in your mind, you pause and bring those voices into the presence of God. Does this thought sound like your heart, Lord? Is this how you speak to your child? If it doesn't sound like His gentleness, His truth, His hope, you can release it. Clarity doesn't always mean knowing every detail of the future. It often means knowing what not to listen to. As you step into conversations today, His light can also guard your words. Before responding quickly, you can lift a short, silent prayer. "Give me your wisdom in how I speak. Help me say only what builds up, not what tears down." This might change a sentence you're about to say. It might soften a tone you didn't realize had become sharp. It might hold you back from gossip, complaining, or harsh judgment. In those small hidden shifts, the light of Christ is at work, shaping your heart to reflect His. You might encounter misunderstandings or tension today, moments where you feel unheard, unappreciated, or unfairly treated. In those painful spaces, God's light offers you a different way forward. Instead of reacting purely from hurt or anger, you can pause and ask, "Show me how to see this person as you see them. Show me how to respond without losing my peace." That doesn't mean allowing injustice or erasing boundaries, but it means your reactions are no longer ruled by raw emotion alone. You start to live with a strong, quiet dignity rooted in the Lord, not in other people's behavior. When your plans for the morning are interrupted, a delay, an unexpected phone call, something breaking or not working the way it should, it is easy to slide into frustration. In those moments, remembering God's presence can keep your heart from spiraling. You can breathe in the truth that He is not surprised by what surprised you. You can bring your disappointment to Him honestly and still ask, "Work inside this change, God. Show me what good you can draw from what I didn't expect." His light doesn't always explain every interruption, but it can transform how you experience it. Your body, too, is part of this morning prayer. The tiredness in your muscles, the tension in your jaw, the tightness in your chest. God sees all of it. He doesn't only care about your soul in some distant way. He cares about all of you. As you move through your tasks, you can invite His light into the way you treat your own body, in how you rest when you can, in how you nourish yourself, in how you stop for a moment to notice what you feel. You might quietly say, "God, help me respect the limits you created in me. Give me strength where I am weak and peace where I am tense." In that way, your very breathing and moving become part of your prayer. If you're facing a specific situation that scares you, a doctor's appointment, a meeting, a hard discussion, you don't need to pretend you're not afraid. God's light meets you inside that fear. You can talk to Him about it in plain words, exactly as you feel it. "I'm anxious about this. I don't know how it will go. I'm afraid of bad news or rejection." Bringing that fear into His presence is not a failure of faith. It is an act of faith. You are choosing to open the door of your heart to the One who can stand with you, even if the outcome isn't what you want. In that hidden surrender, your faith becomes deeper and more real. For moments when distraction pulls you away and you realize you've gone a long time without thinking of God, there's no need for self-hatred. You can simply turn back. The return can be as small and as holy as a single phrase whispered in your heart. "Here I am again, Lord, I wandered, but I'm coming back." The light of God doesn't scold you for losing focus. It welcomes you home again and again. Every return strengthens your relationship with Him, like a heart learning to come back to its true center. As this prayer continues to echo through your morning, you might begin to see small signs of God's light, an unexpected kindness, a moment of peace, a word that touches your heart, a little burst of strength when you needed it most. These small graces are not accidents. They are gentle reminders that you are not forgotten. You can respond with quiet gratitude. "Thank you for this, Lord. Thank you for this glimpse of your care." Gratitude itself becomes a way His light stays bright in your soul, keeping bitterness and despair from taking root. The more you walk in this awareness, the more you realize that clarity and strong faith are not prizes for perfect people. They are gifts for real people who are willing to keep saying yes to God in the middle of their ordinary days. You don't need to solve everything. You don't need to understand everything. You simply need to keep turning your face toward His light again and again, from morning's first hours, through every decision, every conversation, every quiet moment in between. And as you do, your life slowly begins to reflect the one you are looking at, Jesus, the true light of your path and the steady anchor of your heart. There comes a moment in every morning when you realize the day has truly begun. Maybe it's when you step outside and feel the air on your skin, or when you hear the first real burst of noise around you. In that moment, you have a quiet choice to rush into the day on your own strength, or to walk into it aware that God is already there waiting to go before you. This whole prayer has been about that choice, about you deciding deep down that you don't want to rely only on your own understanding anymore. You want His wisdom to shape your thoughts, His presence to fill your heart, His guidance to steady your path. As you prepare to move on from this time of listening, remember that nothing you shared with God in your heart was wasted. Every sigh, every small yes, every silent lifting of your worries has been heard. You may not see instant answers or sudden changes, but something has shifted inside. You have chosen to place this day in His hands. That is not a small thing. That is the beginning of freedom. When you say, even quietly, "God, be my light," you are no longer walking like someone who has to figure everything out alone. You are walking as a child who trusts a father who sees further than you can. It's very human to forget this throughout the day. You might leave this moment and quickly lose your sense of peace. Old worries can return, habits can resurface, stress can rise. Don't be discouraged when that happens. You don't fail God by being human. He already knows how your mind and heart work. What matters is that you return. Every time your thoughts start to spin, you can come back to a simple, honest line. God, clear my mind again. Help me see this with you, not by myself. That repeated turning back is how strong faith is quietly built, one ordinary moment at a time. Another important truth to carry is that you don't need to wait for special occasions to talk to Him. This very morning, the smallest details of your day can become places where your relationship with God grows. The way you answer a message, the patience you show to someone who is difficult, the courage you practice in doing the right thing. These are all spaces where His light can be active. When you are unsure what to do, you can pause for just a heartbeat and ask inside, what is loving here? What is honest here? What would you want from me here? That simple pause, repeated often, will slowly shape you into someone who doesn't just believe in God, but truly walks with Him. If you catch yourself thinking, I'm too weak, too inconsistent, too broken for this spiritual life, pause and challenge that thought. God did not choose you because you are flawless. He chose you because He loves you. He wants to walk with you in real life, not in some perfect version of you that doesn't exist. Your doubts, your fears, your questions, your confusion, none of these scare Him away. This morning is proof that you are still reaching for Him, still opening your heart. That alone is a sign of His grace at work. You are not a disappointment trying to earn His attention. You are a beloved child learning to trust His heart. In the hours ahead, you may not always feel spiritual or strong. Some moments might be joyful and easy. Others might be heavy and complicated. Through all of it, you can keep one simple conviction close. God is not going anywhere. His light does not flicker off and on depending on your mood or performance. When you stumble, He doesn't erase the work He has already begun in you. He lifts you, teaches you, and invites you forward again. When you feel small, remember that even the smallest person can walk in great light if they stay near to the One who shines. So as you step into the rest of this morning, carry this blessing in your heart. May your mind be clear enough to recognize God's quiet whispers. May your heart be steady enough to trust Him with what you don't understand. And may your faith be rooted not in your feelings, but in His unchanging love. You don't have to know how everything will unfold. It is enough to know who walks beside you, who goes before you, and who holds every detail that lies ahead. Thank you for praying with me in this time of stillness and trust. If this morning prayer has brought peace or strength to your heart, I invite you to subscribe so we can keep walking together in faith day by day. Stay close to God, stay in His light, and I'll see you again in the next prayer.